Okay. Hey y'all. Welcome to my channel. Yo, let me tell you something. I know some people, uh, you know, they didn't have their dad in their life. And it's like, y'all wouldn't know. Stop holding her like that. It's like your whole world. It just shut down, like it just crushed. It just crushed because you lost your best friend, you know? And me being a daddy's girl, me being a daddy's girl, it's like a whole lot had, you know, has been taken away from me. You know what I'm saying? Um, don't hold, come here. Don't hold her by her neck like that. You're gonna hurt her. Yo, I really, hmm I really, 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 really miss my dad, y'all. I, I'm my dad color. I look like my dad. You know, um, that was my best friend. You know, y'all, when you y'all can relate to me. You know, when you're going through something and you could just pick up that phone, think for the heart. Hey, how you doing, Jonathan? I'm doing good. It's morning, but it's night. It's nighttime for me. But it was okay. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. Okay, and this is real. You know, you could just pick up the phone and be like, Dad, look, I need to talk to you about this. I need to talk to you about that. You know what I'm saying? Your dad just come see you. Ding dong, knock, 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 you open it, be like, hey, Dad, come on in, or whatever. Okay, I'm good. It's like, I lost my best friend. You know, when I got that call in the wee wee hour, you know, that my dad had passed. Okay, I got the call, and okay, you want this? All right. Um, and it was like, okay, my dad gone. Um, my dad was sick. Okay, and I already know he was gonna pass because he had cancer. But on my dad, dying bed, you know, he just up and said, uh, he just, up and say, I'm not gonna leave you. I'm always be here for you. And I'm like, I said, okay, Dad. I'm like, okay, Dad. You know, and I'm like, but yeah, when I got that call, it was like it was unbelievable. Let me see. Stop. What? You know what? I'm not gonna even entertain you. I'm not gonna entertain you. God bless you, sweetie. I'm not trying to act white. I'm black. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm pure black. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't be nothing but that black. So I don't know why you say that, but God bless you, sweetie. But yo, but let me tell you something. Like I said, when I got that call, it was like my whole world is shit. But when I just laid down there, I just laid in the bed, and I just was thinking, you know, I'm just thinking, and I'm like, is this real? You know? And I just looked at the phone. I just looked at the phone, and I just was like, is this real? Is this really real? You know what I'm saying, y'all? But uh but I'm like, okay, no, it can't be. Because I just went, to New Orleans, and I just was talking to my dad. You know what I'm saying? It's like I just was talking to my dad. But I got the call, your dad had passed. And I was like, okay, okay. And like I said, I just laid down there. It was like I was numb, you know. Y'all, I don't know if y'all been through this, losing your dad, and you ain't thanks for the horse, you and your dad, had a vine together, you know. Okay, you and your dad had a vine together, and it was like it's gone. You know, all that all that is just gone. So basically, it's just like whatever my dad, you know, taught me. Oh, y'all, my eyes like front of my eye. It was like whatever my dad taught me. It just was like going all through my head. I just was, thinking like, how about this is really is true? You know what I'm saying? How about this true? And it's like, what you gonna do? I'm sitting here, talking to myself, asking questions, talking to myself. And I'm like, no, I don't think, you know, I'm like, no, I don't think it's true. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, I don't think that's, no, I don't think that's, true. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, when I went to the funeral, yeah, I gotta clean that. Okay, now come on, get out. Okay, when I went to the funeral, and I saw my dad laying in the casket, it was like, dad, when my dad laid down there like he was asleep, you know, it was like my dad laying, it's like, you know, my dad sleeping. And I just look, But my dad always, shaved his head, and I just rubbed his head, and I was talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Then I kissed him on his head. When I kissed him on his head, yo, hold on, Mo, play with that. That's nasty. Mo, no, I'm about to pop you. Oh, Lord. Okay. But yeah, but y'all, um, I went through a lot of you want me to food? I, hmm Yo, I went through a lot of changes. You know, yes, I went through a lot of changes in my life. You know, and um, it was like, I ain't nobody. But y'all, it was like it was rough. It still is rough, y'all. But it was rough. Do you understand what I'm saying, y'all? That was really rough. Losing your dad, and you grew up with your own dad. My dad saved me out of so much stuff. When I was small, as I was growing up, being an elder, you know what I'm saying? It's just like my dad taught me a lot, a lot. And sometimes I just sit down, and I just be thinking, you know, um, you know how you go to sleep and you dream and your family member, comes, to you, and you know, my dad never came to me. He never came to me. And it was like, why you never came to me? You know what I'm saying? I think if my dad would have came to me at that time, I think I would have been much, much, well, much better. Put it like that. But when my dad did came to me, and and I talked to him, and it was like I just was sitting down there talking to him. I was like, Dad, why you ain't been come see me? And his words was, I didn't want to scare you. You know what I'm saying? And that just played in my mind. My dad didn't want to come see me because he didn't want to scare me. You know, My dad loved me that much. He didn't come see me because um he didn't want to scare me. You know, it was like I love you so much. I'm not gonna do that for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I always did respect my dad. Yo, I'm 51, about to be 52 years old. My dad whooped me twice. Twice. You know, and it was like, I don't know. You know, I don't know if y'all lost y'all dad. You know what I'm saying? Uh, or if you never have your dad in your life, and if you lost it, your mom. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know, that hurt too. You know, that hurt too. Because I don't have my mama either. I don't have neither one of them. But it's a challenge. Yes, it is a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Losing your parent. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yes, indeed. Y'all got one light and one. Yes, indeed. Y'all and y'all ain't even tell me. Y'all ain't no good. Okay. Okay, now look a little normal. But it is a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Losing your dad, you know, your mom. You know, I was a daddy's girl. You know, I stood with my dad. Me and my dad did a lot of things when I was small. He played, he talked, we looked at movies. You know, it just was like we walked to the store, you know, just acting goofy. You know what I'm saying? And what I regret, I didn't do no videos. I got pictures, but I didn't do no videos. And I think if I would have did a video and I could hear my daddy's voice, I think I would just sit in that bed and just be looking and listening, looking and listening. Hey, how you doing? You know, looking and listening. Yeah, you know. Um, but losing my dad, it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot in life because when I had my dad, he used to tell me this, tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Tell me this and tell me that. Nah, you know, I got to remember everything what he told me. And some things I know my daddy told me not to do and I do, and I'm like, damn, I should have listened to my dad. You know what I'm saying? My dad was a smart man. You know, he was a smart man. I'm the only child. And you know, y'all, I used to tell my dad, you know, when I was small, why you didn't have no more children? And my dad said he didn't want no more children. You know, he said he only wanted me. You know, he said, you know, I only wanted one child because I didn't have time for a whole lot of children. You know, because my dad used to work a lot. My dad had three jobs. You know, what three jobs as we, you know, as I was growing up. But when I was small, he only had one. But sometimes I just be sitting in the bed just laughing, thinking about what he used to tell me. You know what I'm saying? And he, he used to always fuss at me. He used to always fuss at me, you know, when I do something wrong. And and then I cry. You know, he'll walk out the room, he'll come back in the room, he say, come on, give me a hug. Give daddy a hug. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and all that plays a big part. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have that no more. So what I do, you know, I do it to my children. So what my dad used to do to me, I do to my children. You know, because when I first had my baby, I didn't know how to be a mom. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know how to be a mom. I sure do. Give me some love. Give me some love, Sam. Um, but yeah, I didn't know how to be a mom. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I just didn't know how to be a mom. But me having my daughter, it grew on me. You know what I'm saying? It just was like I didn't have a handbook. you know, do this and do that. It's common sense. But okay, thank you, appreciate it. But it's okay now. I'm okay now. You know what I'm saying? I know my dad watching me, but it was hard. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was hard. It was sometimes it was unbelievable. Y'all, let me tell y'all how bad it was. When I be in my little situations or whatever, and I be like crying, I'll be mad, I'd be like, shoot. Then I'm like, oh Lord, I forgot my daddy gone. And I used to just, oh, but that's a lesson to me because when you know you love by your dad, when you know you love by your dad, nobody can take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? And this is what my daddy told me. So, ladies, listen up. My daddy told me this, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. You know, my daddy said, Demetrius. I said yes. He said, you know, I love you. I said, I love you too, Dad. He said, okay, I know. He said, you see how I treat you, and at that point, I didn't know what he was talking about. Fussing at me or treating me good, playing with me or whatever. So I didn't say nothing. I just looked. He said, "You see how I treat you? When you want something, what daddy do?" I say, "Get it." When you need something, what daddy do? I say, "Get it." He said, "Don't I tell you I love you?" I said, "Yeah, Dad. You always tell me that." He said, "And I mean it." You know what I'm saying? And this is what my dad said. I'm gonna say, no, no, I am not from Texas. No, I'm not. No, I am not. I'm from New Orleans. No, I'm from New Orleans. Ain't nothing wrong with Texas. I ain't mean to say it like that, but no, I'm from New Orleans. But my dad said, if a man, if a man can't take care of you like I do, and treat you like I do, and love you like I do, and protect you like I do, if he can't do that, you don't need him. Did you hear what I said? I said, yes. He said, I mean, I said, okay. And that's stuck in my head, y'all. I ain't gonna tell you I just sit there and listen. Like, you know, do me like my daddy, used to do or whatever. I had to learn. I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn. But I know this last relationship, I wish my daddy would have told me. Let it go, leave it alone, and run. Because people can pretend in front of your parents' face. People can pretend. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hey, hey. You can't hold him. Look at me. You keep doing this. Look at me. She gonna be. I'm gonna say you killed her. And then what you gonna do? Okay, don't do that. That hurt. Look at me. Do you want me to hold pick you up like that? Okay, she don't either. She a little baby. That's a little kitten. You don't do a little kitten that. She gonna cry. Look at me. If you hurt her, you know she's gonna scratch you. Okay, so don't hurt her. See, she like you. Y'all, I was show he got the but I would show y'all, but he don't got clothes on. He just got his little undies. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all know y'all dad or y'all mom loved it y'all, I ain't talking about yeah, my dad loved me, but mm-mm. You really want me to get up? Why? 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 I don't feel like getting up. Well, I gotta get up anyway because I gotta. Ah, but it's gonna be okay. Mm. Go see if it stop. Go see if it stop. Go see if it stop. She's sleeping. She's y'all. We just got to this our third day with the cat, and he just wanna hold the cat. He hold the cat like I'm like stop. He tries to pick her up, but you don't pick a cat up by the neck. She's so sweet. She bad, y'all. Ooh, this little cat is bad. Hmm? Oh, it's done? All right. Okay, go wash your hands. If you about to eat, you need to wash your hands. You just was playing with the cat. Oh, but yeah, y'all, it's we've been a little hard time. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, it's been a little hard time. When I still go through my little ups and downs. I wish I could just call dad. Oh, I wish I just could call my dad. But thank you. But yeah, I wish I was could call my dad. Just talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me smell. Let me smell. You didn't wash your hands. I don't smell soap. You can't get on here just with no drawers on. You want everybody to see your drawers? Go wash your hands. But yeah, y'all see me? I'm just a girl version of my dad. I'm just a girl version of my dad, y'all. And the good thing is, and y'all let me tell you something. What make me feel good? My dad saw all of my children. hmm My dad saw all my children. My last baby, y'all, no exaggeration. She was white. She was white. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She was white. Because when I had her, I'm like, ooh, y'all, look at her. She white. Well, not really white, but y'all know she was real, like, uh, but, when I brought her home and my daddy came, saw her, and I was like, here, Dad. He said, no, no, no. She small. And he said, yeah, I'll pick you up. My dad said I was 3 pounds. I said, well, if I was 3 pounds, well, you could pick her up. She was, I'm gonna say Dante was, I think, 6 pounds and something. But he held her. He held her. And, you know, and he looked at her and he said, she gonna be dog. There you go. Not a no. Now wait, let me smell. Mmm. It smells good. Now you got some clean hands. Now you can eat. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me say this right quick. Y'all, okay, my dad looked at her and he said, oh, she's so pretty. She gonna be dog. She gonna be dog like us. And I ain't gonna tell y'all, I pray for a dog child because my children is like, and come on now, don't really. So every day, my dad come to my house every day because he's still right around the corner from me. Um, and he used to come every day, and he used to say, "She got darker, she got darker," and I was like, "Dad," I said, "My baby didn't get dark because her daddy is like, okay." And he said, "Look at her, look at her." She still was white looking to me. And then every day he came, he said, "Look at her." I said, "Dad, you so this way." Okay. And every day, darker, 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 darker. Nah, baby, we the same color. hmm And see, when I had her, she was white. And see, when I showed her, she said, "Mama, who that is?" I said, "You." She said, "That's a white baby." I said, "Well, you was a white baby when I had you." Yeah, so, but yeah, it's my baby. But yeah, y'all miss my dad. I really do. You know, but but Pastor said when somebody say but, that means they got more to say. But my dad, what he did, he left his memories with me. hmm hmm My dad left his memories with me. And, and, I'm glad he did because I can't see him. You know, oh my, I got him, clocked in my head, in my heart. But yeah, I miss my dad so much, y'all. Not a day go by, I don't think about him. hmm Yeah. I was taller than my dad. hmm when I got older and I talked to my dad would look up. Uh-huh. I think it was staying up, and my dad probably was like right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my dad was short. Yeah. Um, but my dad only visited me one time. But I know he's watching over me. Mm-hmm. Because when I lay down and think about him, I don't know if it's just in my head, but when I think about him, it's like I feel a whole weight, like somebody just done it. I be like, Dad, that as you. Mm-hmm. Well, oh, come on. Yeah, I think about my dad all the time, y'all. And that's my world. That's my world. Um, yeah. If my dad was living, y'all, and when I go back home, yeah, when I go back home, y'all, you want me to cut it? Huh? Huh? Okay. Yeah. When I go back, yeah. When I used to go back home, okay, come on, go ahead. I'm about to bring in the room for you. Mm. Hmm. Let's get right there. Yeah, shut the door. I caught that on this down. It's cold. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You know, it's gonna be okay. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, I should have took it out. But yeah, you know, it hurts. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit there and say no, I don't hurt no more. You know, nah. My dad been gone. Um, I think what 6 years now? No, 5 years. 5 years. Cause my he's my grandson. So yeah. Uh, and my grandson just was a little baby. So yeah, my dad been gone 5 years, and it feels just like yesterday. You know. So today I don't know what was wrong with me today. You know, I wasn't really I don't know. Just today just what did I do today? Lord, I know I'm getting older, but I'm gonna say what did I do something today? No. Y'all ain't do nothing. I slept. And then my two girls came over, I sat down and talked to them. Play with my little my little grandbaby, my little tutu. Um yeah, y'all, so that's about it. You know. But If you lost your dad or your mom, just know, and y'all was close, and that was your best friend, just know they is protecting you. And they watching over you. You know what I'm saying? I know my dad will probably be in heaven. You know, didn't I tell you not to do that? Didn't I tell you, and you're gonna do it again? Now look what happened. That's how my dad used to fight. I can laugh now, y'all. Yo, my dad used to be funny. But one thing, and see, my dad didn't have a strong, hard voice. It was mid, and it just, my dad when he fussed at me, y'all, he get in my face like this. I smelt all his breath. You know what I'm saying? It was like I felt when he was breathing from his nose. That's how close he was. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Um, but yeah, me thinking about my dad a lot keep me going a lot. You know what I'm saying? He keep me going. I'm sure, and my grandbaby really keeps me. You know, he really keeps me on my toes. Mm-hmm. Mm, but yeah, y'all. You know, don't feel sad. You know, be happy. You know, be happy. I know y'all sad, y'all lost y'all loved ones, but be happy. And the reason why I'm saying be happy because the time that you did, spent with your dad or your mama or whoever you lost in your family and y'all was close. Um, it hurt, but I thank God, you know, I had the chance to grow up with my dad. You know what I'm saying? And one of my childhood friends, we was real close. You know what I'm saying? I mean, real close. That was my girl. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When my mom and husband put me out when I got pregnant, I still with my own friend. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I went through a whole lot, but you know what? See, God protect me from any and everything. He keeps me going. I say my dad keeps me going, but God is the one. He over everybody. You know, he the one keeps me going. He protects me. We talk. We laugh. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to, if y'all have a vine with God, and y'all can talk and y'all can laugh, y'all know what I'm talking about. I sure do. You know what I'm saying? I laugh, I cry. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, you know, talking to God, about my little situation or whatever's going through my life, and I need, guidance, and I need, answers. That's who I go to. hmm That's who I go to. You know. So yeah, y'all, it's okay. So well, y'all, I'm about to shut it down. It's late. I need some rest. Y'all need rest. Oh, y'all about to start y'all day. Oh, y'all in the midday. You know, be happy. No regrets. Thank God for the time that you spent with your loved ones. And he called them home. So I just want to say thank everybody. You know, um, y'all, let me tell y'all keep me going too, yeah. Y'all keeps me going. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna sit there and sit there. Y'all keeps me really, really going. Hold on, hold on. Yes, y'all keeps me going real good. You know, cause sometimes I'll be just sitting down. I'll be like, you know what, I'm about to do a video. But if y'all know this, I when I first started my channel, I used to do it around this time. I used to do it around this time. Uh, and then I switch, into the evening, 5, 6 around that time. But now I be so busy around that time. I do it this time, and then when I do it around that time, y- it'd be like, well, hey, be like, oh, I got the chef. So, don't put all your weight on that cat. Yeah, leave her alone. She got in her bed. Oh, put our covers over her. She cold. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she cold. She ain't running up and down. Yeah, her little booty cold now. Mm-hmm. Nah. But yeah, y'all, it's gonna be okay though. You know, life is just a journey. You never know what you're gonna get out of it. You know, you never know what you're gonna get out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's either you want a good life. Well, everybody want a good life, but sometimes it just don't be so good like you want it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to strive. You got to keep pushing it. Just don't stay there and be comfortable in your life, and you don't want to, be like that. Sometimes you have to walk away from some people, you know, to build your life the way you want it. Even though you have fun with these people and you love these people, but sometimes some people can hold you back. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Yes, they can hold you back. And that's what you don't want. Somebody to hold you back. And you're trying to move. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to move and better yourself. You know what I'm saying? So don't let nobody hold you back. As you walk and they keep yanking you back, you walk, yank you back. Hey, get your hands off me. I'm doing something right now. And you keep walking. You know, keep walking into your own future. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, you know, do what y'all got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because in the back of my head, I'm trying to do the right thing. What my dad, taught me, showed me. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm learning because I had to, go through some things. I had to go through some things to learn from it. You know what I'm saying? But some was good, some was bad. But I know now. Sometimes you are, you have to walk away from some people because they're not good for you. To be in your life. Y'all know everybody don't need to be in your life. Some people it's for a season, reason in a lifetime. And I mean, hey, that's how it is. You know, yeah, I've been hurt a lot of times. So it's just like you get used to being hurt so much. And it's like when you got good by you be like, I don't know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to handle this. Is they really good or they pretending? Y'all know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how it is. So well, all right then, y'all. I'm about to end this stream. I hope everybody have a blessed day, had a blessed day, and having a blessed day. You know what I'm saying? So um, y'all will be all right. Y'all subscribe to my channel and hit that bell, like and share. You know, tomorrow's gonna be better. It's gonna be better. Cause today's stream, it wasn't. It's not what I really wanted. You know what I'm saying? But tomorrow will be better. So thank y'all.